All right, Nick, talk about offense or defense to offense, tight end position. What was the biggest things for you in that transition to kind of what were the biggest changes?
I'd probably say everything was a pretty big change. Coming over from defense, though, it was really, I guess the easiest thing is the run game, just because I have that experience at defensive end, and I'm blocking defensive ends now, so I can, know what they're gonna do a little bit more and react to that. But all the other stuff like identifying coverages, running out on routes and stuff was pretty difficult to change. But I definitely feel a lot more comfortable now. The spring was a little bit flustered, but now I definitely feel like I've got it down a little bit more.
So talk about mid-season last year, and I don't even remember what game off the top of my head, but those first couple of games and first couple of practices, did you feel like you knew what you were doing, or did you kind of feel lost a bit, or how long did it take for you to kind of feel comfortable in that spot?
I felt pretty lost when I first moved over, and they got me into it pretty slow. Just kind of got me a few plays of practice, then kept moving it up and stuff. But once I started getting in some games, that first game was pretty rough. It was pretty flustered as well, but as I kept going, and then I finally got that catch in the Utah game. That was a big turning point, I feel like. And then the whole winter, I just went to town, watching film, doing a bunch of drills, doing everything that I could. And I feel like after the spring, I felt a ton more comfortable. Probably midway through the spring, when we had spring break in the middle, that first part, and then the second part, I started getting things a lot.
So talk about, so now you've got a full spring behind your belt, you're going to have a full fall. What are your expectations for your play this season?
My expectations are pretty high for myself. I just want to do everything that I can to help the team. I know that I have to do everything that I can to help the team. And just as a tight end group, I think we all know that we need to be a big part of the offense, and I think that we all can. Everybody made significant strides over the summer, and the new guys coming in are looking pretty good too. So I just think that we need to make an impact on offense at least to help out everybody, and I think we can do that.
How as a blocker, as a tight end, and then as a pass catcher, how does it affect your ability to practice when you have three quarterbacks kind of rotating through and getting less snaps from one guy and more snaps from multiple guys?
It's hard, I guess. I don't really even notice most of the time because they'll be switching them in and out, and I'm trying to look at the play that they're giving me and all that stuff. So I don't really know when they even switch the quarterbacks, but I guess looking back at tape and stuff, I don't know. To me, it doesn't really make a difference yet, at least.
You mentioned the freshman tight ends that have come in. They've been through a number of practices still early in fall camp, but who's impressed you out of that group?
They're all pretty impressive right now. It's hard to pick out anybody that sticks out, but I think they're all just doing everything they can. And, the playbook's a little rough for them right now just because it would be for anybody, but they're all starting to get it. And, after all these installs and stuff that we're doing, everybody just takes their steps.
So what game on the schedule are you looking forward to most this year?
I'm looking forward to CSU right now.
There you go. I appreciate it.